As part of a human rights approach to healthcare, organisations such as Macmillan Cancer Support and Mersey NHS Trust are actively involving service users and carers in decisions which affect them.
About 13 years ago I had to give up work because of my mental health difficulties. I was really very unwell. Over the last 10 years I've received support and help from a psychiatrist and a psychologist. Both of them have always actively involved me in my care, so involved me in the decisions that are made about my life.
I was diagnosed with cancer in June 2006. This is my third bout of chemotherapy, but on this third time I have much more of a say in how the treatment is planned, in the timings of when the treatments happen. For example, it was half term last week. My son could have had a week free of me having chemotherapy, and they just straight away said, okay, well that's no problem, you'll skip that 1 week and we'll come back the next week. And it was just absolutely focused on, okay, if that's what's important to you, that's what needs to happen.
I used to be bad places before. I was the only one female there, and it wasn't very nice for me. I couldn't do anything in my life.
By listening to Carol, a package of care was introduced that enabled her to live in her own home. Support staff give her the freedom to make her own decisions.
I like going shopping. I was shopping on a Wednesday, and I went to disco last night. Makes me feel better. Makes me feel better.
Service users and carers can use their own experiences to influence how services are delivered in the future.
It's been really important for me to have a role on the Patient Experience Board, because this is hopefully creating a standard for patient care around the country. Members of the Patient Experience Board have a very wide understanding of things which have been done well and things which have been overlooked. It's a real pick-me-up to know that I'm doing something which can have such a great benefit now and into the future.
A human rights-based approach to healthcare also takes into account the views of carers and family members. Bernardo's young carers are responsible for approving the design of Mersey Care's 16 family rooms.
I'll just say, listen, you could do this, you could do that. Obviously, because I've had experience, I don't know everything, but I know what I might think needs to be in there. So it was just my way of saying thank you to Bernardo's for making the family room, so I had somewhere private to go with my mum.
We don't involve people because it has a positive impact. We involve them because they have the right to be involved. In a sense, you can almost see people stretch to their full height, in a sense, when you say that you have the right to be involved.
Whether it's recruiting the staff who are going to be involved in caring for people, whether it's involved in staff training, research. I don't think there's any area of activity where there isn't a service user and carer involved.